So, what does receiving this award mean to
The world, really, but really, I think this is means a lot more to me because of the amount of faith that our tribal members have placed in me to handle some of these bigger issues that we've had, and really kind of lay the groundwork or do my small part to build a foundation for the financial security of our people for generations to come. So this is, I'm very humbled, very honored to just kind of be in the same room with some of the people that have done so much for their tribes and their communities as well. So.
Has the impact of your work really set in on you yet? I know you just accepted the award. Has it really hit you?
I don't know. It's funny. I don't know that I'm the type of person to ever sit down and kind of really contemplate some of these events, and maybe it will over time. I think right now I've got a couple more irons I've put in the fire and a couple more projects that I'd like to get off the ground and kind of see through completion, and so I'm just looking for the next day, and this is very nice. It's been really great to celebrate with some of our team, our really committed management that have gone above and beyond for our tribal members, but we're just looking for the next hill to conquer. So
what's the next hill you have in sight?
I think branching out into energy independence is going to be another one. I think that there's a lot in terms of opportunity for our tribal government to become a substantial participant in energy production within the state of Oklahoma. The state of Oklahoma, in addition to being one of the largest oil and natural gas producers, which is of course my background, but we're the #2 producer of renewables in the country, and we're situated in an area, and then we have quite a lot of opportunity on the table for us as a tribe to be able to branch into that space. I've got a couple plans. Some of them are pretty lofty goals, and if we can get them off the ground and see them through, again, it would be another huge windfall for opportunities, not just jobs, but financial opportunities, but also to kind of maybe rewrite some environmental mishaps that we've had within our tribal community in the past. So hopefully more to share in the future.
I know you think just about everyone on stage, but in this private conversation, I guess, not really private, would you like to thank anyone else, give me words of thanks or anything?
My grandmother, we just celebrated her 92nd birthday. We are kind of entering kind of the last stages of her journey and her walk with us. And I can say that growing up, giving back to our tribe or giving back to our community was never presented to us as an option. It was always an obligation. It was something that we knew when you grow up, somebody will have to come and pick up the mantle and keep soldiering forward and keep going forward. And I hope that I've done something to help, move our community forward, to be able to give back for a group of people that have given so much to me. And I have to imagine that, I know that all of those principles, all of those beliefs were really baked into us, embedded in us, by our grandmother, but also watching her selflessly, give her time, spend her own money for the betterment of our tribe, its people, for the preservation of our culture, for the preservation of our language, has always been inspiring, and I just hope to be able to walk in some of her footsteps. So.
I think I'm going to open this up to open comments unless you have anything else you want us to hit on.
No, I don't know that I have anything else to hit on. Just humbled, happy to be here. There's so many qualified professionals here, so many different people being able to shake things up, present new ideas, kind of moving Indian country forward in terms of financial sophistication, financial opportunity, and it's very nice, very humbling to have my name kind of mentioned in a list with some of these other individuals that I admire very much. I touched on this a little bit in my remarks earlier, that we need to start being better ancestors than descendants. And this is really becoming a mantra, but we always need to be ready to step into that role. Individuals get older, people who care, they need to be able to rest. They're going to need to be able to relax at some point in time. And as our youth come up, they need to be aware that one day we're going to call on them. And, they have an unbelievable responsibility, so much work that people, that our ancestors before us have put together to make sure that we're here, so much that they've survived and endured through, to provide for us now. Everybody has to do their part. It's one thing to be, to be a decent learner, to be able to move culture forward, but you need to always be worried about those that come after you. And because if you don't, then our culture, it will cease to exist. It will cease to move on. So.